We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we have a full baseball slate. We got getaway days. We got a decent amount of day action. I love day action when it comes to baseball. I love these 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock games. When you get baseball starting at 1 and you get all the way through in the entire day, it's always a beautiful thing. And we got a smaller hockey slate. We have 4 games, and I've got plays on 3 of them. I actually kind of like this slate, and I kind of like these hockey slates right now. I feel like I'm just seeing hockey well, and it's always nice when you're seeing something well, and then you go from slate to slate, and I don't know. I like this slate, and I realize I've liked a lot of slates during my nice little hockey run here. And then we got 3 NBA playoff games as well. So it should be a fun show here. Try to make some money on some of these spots we like. But before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's game, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. What went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Yesterday, baseball can kiss my ass. Basketball was break even, and hockey was good again. MLB, I went 5-10, down to 5.85 units. Not a good day on the diamond. It started off well at the first 5 under with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. That one hit. But then the first 5 under with the Mets did not. Cleveland and Chicago were postponed. Miami lost. The Red Sox team total over did not get there, and the full game over 9.5 did not get there. Brewers did. That was our best bet yesterday. The Brewers on the run line got through. They get the win. Minnesota Twins in the first 5 get the win, but they did not get the team total over for me, so that was a break-even game. Phillies, I hate the Phillies. Their team total over does not get there. They come a run short, and they came a run short from tying it in the 9th after giving up a 3-run home run in the 7th, 8th, 7th, yeah. So lost both those plays. Mariners on the run line came through. Dodgers run line finally did not. An 8-game streak ended last night. I'll probably be right back on it today. Or I am right back on it today. Spoiler. The Cubbies first 5 did not come through. Oakland, Baltimore under 4 in the first 5 did. And Houston and LA first 5 under did not. I split even, whereas I split on the NBA, loss of 1/10 of a unit. Hawks did not come through. Grizzlies did, though. Grizzlies in a rout, and that's just the way it is. And then the NHL, it was a nice night in the NHL. I only had 2 losers. Florida Panthers in regulation did not come through. My other one was a overtime loss with the St. Louis Blues. But I got my overtime luck back. I also pushed. I went 5-2-1. I pushed on the under 7 with Philly and Toronto. That was trending way under the entire game, and that's just frustrating. The Maple Leafs scored an empty net goal with about a minute and a half left to push that total. Wild puck line comes through. Rangers puck line comes through. The Preds as a plus 125 underdog. Nice one there. Comes through. Senators plus 210. Wow, that was a sweat, and wow, what a game that was. They went in a shootout against the Vancouver Canucks back and forth. Plus 210. That kind of saved my night a little bit. And then the Kings and Reg. Minus 120 comes through as well. So 5-2-1 in the NHL, up 3.30 units overall yesterday. 11-13-1, down 2.65. So not a good day overall, but my nice hockey run continues. I believe in my last 8 days. I put this in the chat somewhere. I got to find where it is. The last 8 days for the NHL, I'm 33-21-4, up 13.48 units. So it's been a good little run here in the NHL. What about you? Yes, sir, Tom.
Yes. I can't get an NBA game right for the life of me. I had the over, and it's in the Minnesota game, and it sailed way under. My lean in yesterday's, I would have had the Hawks. I would have lost. I would have probably had the Pelicans. I would have won. Pelicans won straight up in game 2 versus Phoenix. That'd be fantastic to see New Orleans beat Phoenix in the playoffs. That'd be hilarious. But we'll see how that one goes. As for MLB yesterday, Milwaukee, good. LA, the Angels, good. Freaking Phillies blew it in the 7th or 8th. I don't remember which. 7th. It was in the 7th. I had the over in the Yankee and Detroit game. 5 runs in the first 2 innings. Thinking, wow, this is going to be a nice, easy over. Nothing besides 1 run in the top of the 9th. Ends up finishing 4-2 and under the total. Of course. And then the final game was that pathetic game between the Red Sox and the Blue Jays, which all of a sudden their pitching came in when I had the over. Whatever. Let's see what we got today. I know I have 5 baseball plays and 2 NBA, so hopefully we can turn it around today, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll say hi to the chat, and then we'll get involved in the slate. Supness from Lex. What's up, Lex? Welcome. Maple Leafs must have been on 420, losing as a minus 550 favorite at home to Detroit.
I was looking at Detroit plus 2.5 yesterday. I just didn't trust the Maple Leafs at that price.
And you never trust the Maple Leafs at that big of a price. You probably get to it, but how do you feel about Oakland first 5 in full game, and then the Rockies is an underdog? Rockies, yes. Oakland, I don't think.
I prefer a total on the Oakland game rather than a side.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that game. Rockies, yeah, we'll have the Rockies today. Rockies can F off yesterday. Occupancy. Good morning, y'all. Morning, Sam. Hold on. Are you able to? It's for Nina.
Okay.
Just keep going with the chat. Sorry.
Gotcha. Got a lot of action today. Yeah, I mean, got a lot of action every day. That's just the way it is. Oh no, occupancy is coming. It sounds like a science movie. Interesting. I took the Pelicans plus the 9, Memphis and Mets, Nationals. Oh yeah, good day yesterday. Yeah.
Good job.
Because the Maple Leafs were celebrating 420 a day in advance. That's kind of lit. I told Twin yesterday, Red Wings. They told you Red Wings yesterday?
Sure.
Yeah, you called that Red Wings win a sci-fi. Yeah. But want to get into this baseball slate?
We'll get into the baseballs. We'll go to this game first.
Yeah, we're gonna start where our best bet was yesterday. This is not where our best bet is today, but I do like this game a little bit. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're at the Milwaukee Brewers in this one here. Brewers are now minus 240 favorites. We got Mitch Keller taking on Brandon Woodruff in this matchup here. The total of 8 in this game. Sam, what's your thoughts on this game as I continue to type in my plays for today?
This one was so each day I click about. Sorry. Damn it.
Stop dying, please. That's really annoying.
I'm trying. Sorry. Each day I pick about 8 plays, 9 plays, and then I limit it down to 5. Brewers run line was one of the 8-9 plays that I had, and then I took it out. I like some of the other plays on the slate just a tad more. Do I like the Brewers today? Yes. I think that Brandon Woodruff is going to have a good game. I think the offense could possibly try to work its way through against a bad Pittsburgh team. But I ultimately didn't get to it. It would be a lean towards the Milwaukee run line, though.
For me, I did get to that Milwaukee run line. I'm still typing in my stuff. Looking at this matchup here, we have Brandon Woodruff and we have Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller's looked awful this year. He's 0-2 start to the year. He has a 9.39 ERA, a 2.35 WHIP with 8 strikeouts. And in both of his in his last appearance, he went 3 2/3 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks against the Washington Nationals. And in his first start, he only went 4 innings against the Cardinals, gave up 4 runs and 6 hits on 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. So he's given up 4 runs in both of his starts. And I think that's going to be something similar today. I think he's going to give up something similar along those lines. And he's going to have a little bit of a struggle here in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Brewers run line as well. I like the way the Brewers have been playing a little bit, and should be a bounce back spot for Brandon Woodruff. He looked good in his second start after not looking good in his first start. He had no earned runs on 3 hits and 5 innings pitched, only 2 strikeouts though, and 1 walk. Compared to his first start, he gave up in 3 2/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batsmen. I think that Woodruff is too talented to continue to struggle, and he got back on the right track last game, and I think he could do it again this game against a weak Padres lineup. So I'll take the Brewers on the run line in this spot.
There you go. There you go. High five. Morning, guys. We're going to bounce back today. We say that every day. Brewers. Yes, Brewers. Keller gets hit 100%. Brewers run line is cool today. Yep. Oakland run line. Sure. Boston over 9. Yes. Rockies money line. Yes. Blackhawks run line.
Yes.
Yankees over under 8. I can see it. We'll go to this one, which is game 1 of a doubleheader, Nick.
Yeah, the Chicago White Sox are hosting the Cleveland Guardians in this one here. This line was just made available to me earlier this morning, I think, Tim. So I just got involved in this one. We have the Guardians as minus 140 favorites. Total of 8 in this game. It's the same matchup from the last 2 games. It's Shane Bieber and Dallas Keuchel. Hopefully, we'll finally get this matchup today. Where are you looking at for this matchup?
I didn't get involved in this one, to be completely honest. It's just this one was not one of the games that I was really looking at. It would be a lead towards Cleveland just because I like Shane Bieber. I definitely think he has a pitching advantage over Dallas Keuchel. Cleveland has just been really rough to begin the year. They lost the first 2 games, won 4 straight, and then they've lost 3 straight. So, which Guardians are going to come out today and play? I don't know. It's going to be about almost 50 degrees at game time, 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. I kind of like the under between these 2 teams. It's at an 8 though, so I'm not sure if I really want to go after it. It'd be a lean towards Cleveland, but ultimately I'm not betting this game.
Yeah, I did get involved in this game, and I took the first 5 under in this one, and I've had the first 5 under for back-to-back days. So if you need my explanation why, it's in the last 2 streams, or actually it's 2 streams ago. I wasn't on yesterday's, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is a spot here where I'm going to go right back to the play I had the last 2 days.
Oh yeah,
and it was postponed.
That's right. This game got postponed twice.
Yeah, this game's gotten postponed twice. So yeah, this is a game that I'm just gonna stick with what I had the first time.
There you go. If it's not broke, don't change it.
Yeah.
Hi, also people. Hi, Rat. Over 8. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily interested in over 8. Howdy. Hits and runs. Over 8 hits and runs. Over 8 hits. Yeah, over 8 hits. Maybe not over 8 runs. I like the Guardians, but I'm not pulling the trigger. Neither am I. Guardians of the Galaxy. Team total over 3.5. I like that one. In terms of the name, I don't know about the actual play. Brewers run line are on the upset alert. I don't think they're on upset alert.
No.
We'll go to this game, Nick. By the way, we don't have a line for the Dodger. Actually, no, we do. I'm going to type that in. We'll go over that one next.
Yeah, I was going to say I do have a play on the Dodger game. We'll move on to this next matchup here. We have the Colorado Rockies hosting the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies are now around minus 120, total of 11 in this game. And what's your thoughts on this one here, Tim?
I like the Rockies. Sorry, you got me right in the middle of typing up something, but okay. I like the Rockies in this game. They're going for the sweep. I don't believe they play tomorrow.
I don't think they do.
I'm pulling up what games are tomorrow just so I can figure out which teams are on getaways and all that good stuff. Yeah, they don't play tomorrow. So Colorado going for the sweep. We got German Marquez taking on Zach Eflin. Sorry.
Zach Eichel.
Oh my God, stop it. Zach Eflin. And I'm strictly just fading Zach Eflin. German Marquez was an all-star last year. He's a solid pitcher. Eflin is not good. Wind shouldn't be that big of a thing. 6 mile an hour right to left, about 67 degrees out in Colorado. Hey, it's actually kind of nice in Colorado. Total 11. I like Colorado in this game. I took the money line last night at -105. It's down to an even money, but I still like them to get the job done, finish off the sweep, because the Colorado Rockies are the number 2 team in baseball.
Who had that a weekend?
Anybody else have Colorado Rockies as the number 2 team in baseball? Nope. Tied for the number 2 team in baseball. Tied with the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers. But number 1 team in baseball is the Mets. But no, I'm going after the Colorado Rockies. They're on a hot start. Philly can't do anything right. I think Colorado finishes off the sweep.
Yeah, I'm on the same page here. I'm on the Colorado Rockies here, and I think this is a spot here where, at the very least, if German Marquez does not get the job done, or if Zach Eflin's able to slow down these Rockies hitters, it won't be able to, that bullpen that those Phillies have. So yeah, Rockies here -105. I have no interest in backing the Phillies. And I made that mistake last night, and I'm not going to do it again today. So, yeah, this is a Rocky spot for me.
By the way, the pitcher that ruined the game last night for the Philadelphia Phillies,
Jeurys
Familia, former Met. Love it. Love to see it. Goodbye, Familia. I mean, there will be hits and runs in that Chicago game. There will be. Rockies all day. Yes. Sorry. Italian Stallions. Team total over 5.5. I'm trying to think.
Rockies.
Is that what he means?
Thinking, yeah, because he said Rockies down lower.
Gotcha. I've never heard that before. Sorry. There you go. 6-0 on Twitter. Plays yesterday. Go check out Kaepernick on Twitter. Total of hits, runs, errors over 25 in the Brewers game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, go ahead and give me Rocks. Good gravy. Yeah, I know, right? All right, my mouse is just not working right now. The Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
Speaking of.
You get those Dodgers. They're -130. Did that line really move that much?
That's what I got.
Weird. I saw it around -150 last night, I believe. Hosting the Atlanta Braves in this one. Tony Gonsolin and Charlie Morton's your pitching matchup here. Total 8.5 in this spot. And for me, I know it lost last night, but it's going to take me multiple losses to get off a streak that's hitting 7 straight games. So I'm right back on it today, Tim. I'm sorry. I'm on the Dodgers on the run line. I know. Super surprising, super square. Hey, it's hit in I think it's 8-3 this season. The Dodger run lines, and it's 5-1 when they're at home. So, man, this is a Dodgers team I'm looking to back. So I'm gonna just go ahead. I like Tony Gonsolin, and the prices are always way more affordable when he's on the mound. So +135 with the Dodger run line is where I'm looking at for this one. I think that's a great price for the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers finally lost the game last night, so that was kind of fun to see. No,
it wasn't.
Hey, I always enjoy when the Dodgers lose. I don't care what you have bets on.
Real nice.
I didn't get to this game. It would be a lean towards Atlanta. I feel like Charlie Morton has the pitching advantage over Tony Gonsolin. I know Morton has not looked all that good this year to start off. But I feel like this Dodger team can lose, and they saw it last night. And I feel like this could be a decent spot for the Braves. Braves have been kind of garbage this year, so I'm not really too high on them. Obviously, I think they're overrated after they won the World Series last year. I think they're overrated this year. It would be a lean towards the Braves, but I ultimately didn't get to anything in this game.
That's fair. That's fair.
Took the under in the Phillies. Why not? Why not? That's a silly bet.
What's a silly bet?
What's a silly bet?
I have no idea.
Yeah, the Italian Stallion equals Rocky Balboa equals Rocky. Got it. Happy 420. Let's rip
these rigs and cash these tickets. What's good, Cubano?
We wake them big.
No, we don't.
No, we do not. Total hits over 15.5 in the Brewers game. Do we get enough offense from this Brewers team? That is my main concern. All right, that's the one he thinks is silly. Occupancy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we get enough offense from the Brewers side, but we'll see. We'll move on to this game next.
Yeah, the San Diego Padres are hosting the Cincinnati Reds. Padres are minus 195 home favorites, a total of 8.5 in this game, Tim. And we have the Padres going for a sweep, and the Reds trying to avoid not only getting swept back-to-back series, but getting run line swept back-to-back series. So, I mean, what ain't broke, don't fix it. Just for the time being, and I've cashed out of this streak of potentially 7 straight games of the Reds being run lined. I've cashed tickets on 4 of those games. They were all against the Dodgers, but I'm just gonna start laying run lines against the Reds. Sorry. Oh, geez, I just woke up not so long ago. Don't judge. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Padres on the run line here. I got it around plus 105. I think that the Padres take advantage of this game as well. We have Mackenzie Gore and Vladimir Gutierrez. Gutierrez 0-2 with a 5.40 ERA, a 1.92 WHIP, and 7 strikeouts this season, and 8 1/3 innings pitched. And we have Mackenzie Gore with a 0-0 record, 3.38 ERA, 0.94 WHIP, in 5 1/3 innings pitched this year against the Braves. I'll take the Padres here to complete the run line sweep against the Reds.
Yeah, this is another one of those that I had clicked in as part of the 8 and then unclicked because I didn't like it as much as my other plays. Should the Padres finish off the sweep? Yeah, they very well should. But I can't really go after it. It's more of a I like Mackenzie Gore. I feel like he's decent, but I just don't know if I can trust him all that much. I believe this is his second MLB start. So this is another one that's he had a decent first start. Do we really see another good start out of him? It's kind of a big question mark. I think the only thing I'm going to take out of this game is I'm putting together a hit parlay, and I put Tommy Pham.
Oh, I like that.
He's hit a solo shot in both games.
In the first inning.
But
so you want to sprinkle that?
No, I'm not gonna sprinkle a home run. I'm gonna ask him to get it hit. So that's gonna be part of my hit parlay. But other than that, I'm not interested in anything in this game.
I just realized I'm a genius on the scroller. One of my plays is the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland Athletics first 6 under. There we go.
Oh, the first 6 under. That's not bad.
It's an interesting look. Yeah.
You think the Brewers will start hitting? I'd take it on a whim. Fair enough. Padres run line. I'm not gonna talk you off of it. Padres over base and hit prop. Okay. That I can see. Gutierrez has not been good. Good morning, AJs. Good morning. Last night I hit Lex parlay 8-teamer $100 to win $350. Nice. O's are 0-10 on the over. Unders galore in the beginning of the season for everybody. I agree.
I saw a stat that the home run to fly ball ratio is the lowest so far this season in the StatCast era. So if you like an under in the MLB, bet it. Fire away.
There you go. Speaking of the Orioles, go ahead.
Yeah, we have the Baltimore Orioles. They are at the Oakland Athletics in this spot here. The Athletics are minus 125. Home favorites, a total of 8 in this game. And as it was alluded to by Sean Austin here, that the Orioles have gone under the total in every game. Actually, I think they pushed the total once. They pushed a total of 9 against the Brewers in one of their games.
Yeah.
But other than that, they've gone under the total in every single game. And you know what? I'm going to follow that here. I know it's Jordan Lyles, and that's scary as hell. But Dalton Jeffers actually looked pretty good on the other side. He's 1-1 with a 1.93 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP. He's given up in 9 1/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs on 7 hits. He struck out 4 batters. He's walked 3. So he's actually looked pretty decent. And I don't expect Baltimore to do any scoring. So give me the first 5 under 4.5 around minus 125 is what I got it at. And let's keep those Baltimore unders continuing. No reason to fix what ain't broke here.
Yeah, I was close to betting it too. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I know it's been hitting like crazy this year, but this is just not a game that I wanted to kind of attack. First game in the series, do it today. It would be leaning towards the under. Both teams. I think the main thing that's kind of pushing me away from the under is 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. And whether or not that has an effect on the offense, these offenses have sucked. But I'm going to pass on this game. I got a couple other games that I like just a tad more.
And that's totally fair.
I'll go back to the chat. 3,500. I think later on this season, the over will take place. But for right now, it's all unders. Correct.
When the summertime comes around, look for more overs because the air will be warmer and the ball will travel better.
Orioles Nerfy is so prevalent. Did not add it to my parfait because he wants his ice cream or yogurt regular because he didn't like the odds. Yeah. Pirates Brewers over 8. I'm gonna say no. I'm going to say no, and it's just I don't end up being probably like a 4-1, 5-1 type game in that game. Nerfies have to be 125 or better for me. Fair. All right, let's keep it rolling. We get game 2 of the doubleheader in this one. Right?
Yeah, the Cleveland Guardians are at the Chicago White Sox. I almost said Blackhawks.
Guardians are hosting.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Jimmy Lambert and Tristan McKenzie are starting pitchers. I'm going to make this short, sweet, and simple. I did not even look at this game. I don't really look at second games of doubleheaders, so I'm not going to waste too much time here. This one's a pass for me. I may make a move on it after I see game 1, but I don't make plays on games 2s if I haven't seen game 1 yet.
Yeah, wait until you see game 2, then we'll kind of really be able to know. We're probably just going to pass on it anyways.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what pitchers got used, B, what the offenses look like, what the defense. I want to see game 1 first before I bet on game 2. So no bet on game 2. We'll move on to this game. This game has our best bet in it between the Angels and the Astros. So that one is over on EarleSportsBets.com. If you guys are interested in grabbing that one, our best bet is in the Angels-Astros game. Back to the chat. You mean White Sox? Yes, I fixed it. First 5 under Sox game, Oakland game, D-backs game, plus 570. Let's go.
I like it. If it's the White Sox first game. If it's the first game of the White Sox, I like all 3.
Yep. Nick, what do you think? I like Las Vegas and
the Stars. I would kind of lean Washington. I didn't bet that game, and I like the under in the Stars game.
Fair. We'll go ahead and move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, the New York Yankees, they're hosting the Detroit Tigers in this matchup here, Tim. The Yankees are minus 170 road favorites, a total of 7.5 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
As much as I would love to just fade the Yankees every single day, I didn't today. They kind of burned me yesterday by scoring 5 runs in the first, and then 1 run the rest. 5 runs in the first 2 innings, and then no runs until the 9th, and going under when I had the over. But this is a game that I could expect another under. The only thing and the big thing is 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, not out. It's going to be about 51 degrees. Balls are not going to travel. They're going to really have to smack them in order for them to go anywhere. And I don't see that happening all that often. The Yankees have guys that can. I kind of went away from it. It'd be a lean towards the under. And, of course, you can never talk me off of plus money fading the Yankees. I lean towards the Tigers as well, but ultimately did not bet it.
Yeah, I got to the first 5 under in this game. Shock, a first 5 under for me. I got first 5 under 4 on minus 120 in this matchup here. I expect another lower scoring game. We have Edgardo Rodriguez and Luis Severino. Your pitching matchup here. Severino 1-0 this season, 2.25 ERA, a 1.13 WHIP, 11 strikeouts, and only 2 walks. So nice strikeout to walk ratio there. He's given up 2 earned runs on 7 hits this season and 8 total innings pitched between the Red Sox and the Blue Jays games that he did pitch in. And looking at what the Yankees have done this year, I think they're a predominantly under team there. Oh, yeah, they're 1-9 to the under this year. And the Tigers are 3-7 to the under this year. So both these teams are heavy trending under teams. And I think that continues today. So give me under 4 in the first 5 innings between the Yankees and the Tigers.
There we go. Edmonton all day. Yanks 2-9 and Tigers 3-7 on the over. It can only go over if Yanks hit bombs consistently. I don't see that happening, especially with the winds blowing 12 mile hours in. So gonna say probably under. Detroit first run line first 5. Fair. I don't mind that at all. We'll go ahead and keep on rolling, though, Nick.
Yeah, the Miami Marlins are at the St. Louis Cardinals in this next matchup here. The Marlins, get this, are minus 140 home favorites. A total of 7.5 in this game. Sandy Alcantara is taking on Miles Michaelis in this matchup here. And when we look at these two pitchers, obvious pitching advantage towards the Marlins in this spot. And I might look to get involved with the Marlins today a little bit. I might look to add this later in the day. I haven't bet it, and I'm not trying to add anything at the moment. We have Alcantara. His last game, he went 6 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 2 earned runs on 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 hit batsman against the Phillies. In his first start, he gave up 2 earned runs on 3 hits and 5 innings pitched, struck out 4, walked 5. So he had walk issues in his first start, and then he got that under control in his second start. And Miles Michaelis, he looked good in his first 2 starts so far this season. He went 6 2/3 in his last start, gave up only 1 earned run on 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk in the win against the Brewers. I just don't see him doing that again. I'm going to look to bet the Marlins here, probably just lay the 140 with them here. I know we don't usually like betting them as favorites like that, but Alcantara is someone I'm looking to back, and I'm going to look to probably do that today. So I'm going to probably add that later. Just keep an eye out for community posts. I might add this game later.
Yeah, this is not a game that I was interested in. And I don't bet. I love the Marlins. I think they're going to be a good team this year. I'm not betting them as a favorite. That just does not happen. I don't think they're. Will they win today? Probably. But I'm not gonna be grabbing them as a favorite. That just does not work for me. I love Sandy Alcantara. I think he's gonna have a really good year. Miles Michaelis is. He's an up and down pitcher. I don't know what we're gonna get out of him. I like this Miami team though. I think they get the job done today. Give me. I would lean Marlins in this one, but I'm not betting them as a favorite. Lex is liking the over. He's liking the first 5 over. Cardinals are 28th in the league in at-bats. Correct. Today, I'm putting $25 on the Marlins money line, Diamondbacks money line, parlay, Hail Mary. I mean, it could hit. I would be a little bit skeptical on the Diamondbacks. I'd rather put the under in, but good luck. Isn't the top of the Cardinals batting order all hitting?
I have the stats for them right here. Carlson's hitting 182, Goldschmidt 138, O'Neill 276. Arenado's off to a great start, 4 home runs and a 433 batting average. Dickerson 182, DeYoung 167, Molina 133. So no, this team isn't hitting right now.
No, not even close. So there you go. Today I feel like fading my Dodgers. I would do the same.
I did not.
I'm not going to ride the Dodgers dick all year. Arizona. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay then. The Washington Nationals are hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Nationals are minus 130 home favorites. Total of 8 in this game. Talk about lineups that are not hitting this Diamondbacks lineup. I'm going to read off their thing here. Varsho, Marte, Peralta, Walker, Pavin Smith, Kelly. Beer is the only one that's hitting anywhere near good, or he's hitting amazing. Alcantara, my bad, and Perdomo. Starting from the top, Varsho 194, Marte 189, 212 for Peralta, 129 for Walker, 160 for Smith, 0.045 for Kelly, 400 batting average for Beer. He's the only one hitting anywhere near good. 111 for Alcantara and Perdomo, 0.05. So all these hitters are not doing anything at the plate this year. And not like the Nationals are any better. But I'm looking at the first 5 under in this game. First 5 under 4.5. We're getting Merrill Kelly, a pitcher I'm actually looking to, when he pitches, to back a little bit. And I did that by batting the under in this game. Eric Fetty's on the other side. And Eric Fetty is 1-0 heading into today's start. Sorry. He got the win in his last start where he went 5 innings pitched, gave up 2 earned runs on 4 hits and 6 strikeouts, 2 walks against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And he got the no decision, I believe, in his first start. 2 earned runs on 5 hits, 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks against the Mets. So I'm going to look to take the first 5 under in this game. And Merrill Kelly has yet to give up a run. He held Houston scoreless in his last start. 5 in the 3rd innings pitched, no earned runs on 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. So I'm going to look to take the first 5 under in this game. I got it at 4.5. I got it at 4.5 at minus 125.
Yeah, I'm just going back to the under. Looking at the Arizona Diamondbacks the last 10 games, they've gone over in 2 of them, and the only reason why they went over was the Mets put up 10 runs and the Padres put up 10 runs. That is it. This Diamondbacks team in their last 10 games has put up 0, 2, 5, 1, 3, 3, 3, 0, 1, 0. They're not putting up runs, and Washington is kind of no different. Let's look at Washington. The last they've gone over in 4 out of their last 10 games, 2 pushes. But this is a team. Washington scored 1 against Arizona yesterday. First part of the doubleheader, they scored 6. Fine. They scored 3, 4. They had a 7 in there. 4, 3, 4. They had an 11, but that was against an Arizona team, whatever. And then 4 against the Mets. These 2 teams don't score. And they're not going to keep – it's not going to change today. We're grabbing the under. I got it at 8.5. It dropped down to an 8. I like it even better. That's fine.
All right. Sounds good. We'll keep moving on.
Cool.
How many games do we have left on this slate?
We got another 5 baseball games, and then
yeah. The San Francisco Giants are at the New York Mets in this one here. Carlos Rendon, Chris Bassett, your starting pitchers. Minus 125 for the Giants. Total of 6.5 in this game. And I'm sitting here wondering why this line's moving the way it is. Because this was a pick on minus 110 on each side last night when I bet it. And I took the Mets here. This team is playing like the best team in baseball right now. And it's truly puzzling why this line is moving the other way. The Mets, when we take a look at what they've done lately, they swept the doubleheader yesterday. Maybe people are expecting maybe they're expecting the Giants to bounce back in this spot here, but this Mets starting pitching has been so good. I might add the Mets first 5 innings as well on the money line later in the day. We'll see what happens. They're now the number 1 team for team ERA, 1.36 runs allowed. And they did it again last night. They didn't in the first game. They did in the second game. They gave up no runs in the first 5 innings. And I wouldn't talk you off of sprinkling the Giants first 5 team total under half a run. I wouldn't stop you there. You can get that for plus 220 for the Giants not to score in the first 5 innings. I think that might be worth a stab. I like the Mets in this spot here. I would also look towards the first 5 under in this game, maybe, but not at the line it's at, which is it is a 3.5. It's juiced a little bit towards the under. That may be something I may look to add later in the slate. But I am on the Mets for right now, and I might add that first 5 under as well later in the day, or the Giants' first 5 team total under a half a run at 220. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm on the Mets. The Mets are a bet on team. It's just they're now the number 1 team in baseball. They've won 2 games against the Giants, which we're thinking was going to be a decent team. And now they're not going for the sweep because they still have to play tomorrow. But this team is 5-1 on at home. 4-1 at home. Their run differential this year is number 1 in baseball, and it's not particularly. Oh no, it is close. Their run differential is plus 29. Second place is the Dodgers at plus 28. So this is a team that at home I'm going to be backing a lot this year. You get Chris Bassett, who's been pitching phenomenal in his first 2 starts. 2-0 with a 0.75 ERA. He allowed 1 earned run on 5 hits in 12 innings. He's going to have another solid game today. I really like Chris Bassett in this one. Carlos Rendon had a good first start, but I'm 100% favoring the Mets in this game. They're hot. They're a bet on team right now. Go ahead, give me the New York Mets in this game.
I like it.
Back to a chat. Booker full recovery. We'll see. Nets plus 4. Didn't bet that game. That's actually the only game I didn't bet. It would be a lean towards the Celtics, though. Kelly could pitch a decent as a 3rd starter at another team.
Yeah.
He'll probably be dealt by the end of the season. I have the Nerfy in that game.
He probably wouldn't crack the Mets starting lineup.
No. Tim, today, NBA, I like the Nets and Raptors money line. I like the Raptors. I didn't touch the Nets game. I think the D-bags could be in the middle of the pack if they start hitting very well.
No.
And Bulls plus 10. I like the under. Chris Bassett, yes. And the Mets at plus money. Why not?
Yep.
Bulls over. No, I don't think so. I mean, could the Bulls over.
I think they made 225.5.
Yeah, no, I like the under in that game. Toronto first half, sure. You're talking about the Raptors, I'm thinking. Just throwing it out there. Padres minus 1.5. A's, Mariners, Nats under. Yankees under plus 37.75.
Maybe talking Blue Jays, by the way.
Good luck. Be careful with those basketball dogs today. Fair enough. All right, Nick, we'll go into this game, which was a big disappointment last night.
Yeah, the Red Sox and the Blue Jays in this one here. Blue Jays are minus 130 road favorites here in this matchup, and it's a total of 9.5. And I was wondering why the Blue Jays are such a big favorite in this game. I thought this was going to be a pick'em game, to be completely honest. Jose Berrios and Nick Pivetta. This is not a good pitching matchup whatsoever. And this game should go flying over like yesterday should have. And I did not learn my lesson from yesterday. I'm right back on the same plays that I did have yesterday. Red Sox team total over and the full game over. I do not trust Jose Berrios. Jose Berrios has looked like crap this year. He got lit up in his first start against the Rangers. He gave up 4 runs in 3 hits and a third of an inning, and didn't strike out a batter, walked 2. And then his second start, he got a little bit better, but I don't know how you can get much worse than his first start. He gave up 3 earned runs and 6 hits in 5 innings pitched, struck out 5, walked 3, gave up 2 home runs to the Yankees, a team that's been trending heavy unders that couldn't really hit. So this guy has not looked good at all this season. And then we look at Nick Pivetta, who hasn't looked good either. He's 0-2. In his last start, he went 2 innings pitched, gave up 4 earned runs on 5 hits, and struck out 2, walked 2. In his first start, he went 5 2/3, gave up 4 earned runs on 4 hits, struck out 4, and walked 3. Pivetta's not looked good at all. The Blue Jays should be able to hit him, and the Red Sox should be able to hit Berrios today. Give me the over 9.5 and give me the team total over with the Boston Red Sox in this game.
Yeah, I'm going right back to the over. Apparently, I like pain, so I'm going right back to the over. I don't like this pitching matchup. We get Jose Berrios, who I have not liked all year. Nick Pivetta, I thought was going to be a lot better. He's off to a rough start. Winds blowing out. I feel like this is the offensive game we kind of expected yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to be able to get runs from who? I don't care. But over 9.5, whatever it is. I like this game to have a bunch of runs, some fireworks, and both pitchers to struggle once again. I want some offense. Show me some offense. Taking the over.
All right. Sounds good.
Tim, Maxey is playing in Toronto, but Thibault can't play. Is Thibault?
Yeah, it's Thibault.
Damn. Anyways, I still like the Raptors. Brewers sweep, yes. Red Sox, I don't care who wins as long as they go over. Still like the Raptors, though. Yeah. This is the last game I'm going to bet them if they lose. If they lose again, they're done.
No duh.
I will not back them in Game 4. This is their first game in Toronto. I'm thinking that they're going to be. Everybody is. You got to be. If in Toronto, they have to win. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. They got to win in Toronto. And I think they end up equaling out the series. To be completely honest, I think they can equal out the series. So, give me Toronto. Yeah, I'm going to take Toronto, but we're going to go over those in a minute. You're heavy on the 6 series. Embiid is taking care of business. Maybe a biased pick. Don't tell. Embiid's a clown. Agreed. Yes, agreed. We'll go 3 games left in the MLB, Nick.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Rays are at the Chicago Cubs in this one here. Round of pick 'em I'm seeing for this game. Drew Rasmussen, Marcus Stroman, your pitching matchup for this one. Total of 9 in this game. I'll be completely honest. I passed on this game. I would lean towards the first 5 under in this spot, actually. I like the way Marcus Stroman's been pitching a little bit, and Drew Rasmussen's not a bad pitcher. The total is a 5 in the first 5. And that's probably where I'll lean in this game for just as a first look. Marcus Stroman actually struggled a little bit this year, but I expect a bounce back from him. He looked good in his first start. He went 5 innings, gave up only 1 earned run on 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. In his second game, it was in Colorado, so take with that as you please. He gave up 5 earned runs and 6 hits and 4 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. It's in Colorado, though. That's why his ERA is not as good as it was. So I'm going to kind of throw that start away. Those are those starts that you can just like toss with Colorado when they hit the Coors Field. You just don't read too heavy into those. Drew Rasmussen's 0-1 with a 5 ERA, 1 whip, 5 strikeouts. He went 5 innings against the Chicago White Sox. He gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits and 2 strikeouts. And then in his first start, went 4 innings, gave up 2 earned runs on 3 hits. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. So, again, Baltimore, I would look towards the first 5 under in this game at 5. That also may be something I add later in the day. I have 3 plays I'm looking potentially add on later in the day. Depends on if I'm just going to look a little bit deeper into those games. But that would be my leanings first 5 under here with Tampa Bay and Chicago.
Yeah, this one's pulling me in 2 different directions. First thing I see, winds 20 mile an hour out. In Chicago, which is very tricky. Total is 9. Why I didn't bet the over? 45% chance of rain. I think this game could get rained out. I think it very well easily could get rained out. I kind of didn't touch it because betting on baseball is tough enough. And I'm not trying to deal with the elements with rain, with 20 mile an hour winds. It would be a lean towards the Tampa Bay Rays, but ultimately, I think this game's going to get rained out.
That's fair. That's fair.
But we'll keep on. Well, hold on. Toronto's a great crowd. If there's any time, it's now. Correct. Will you fade the Nuggets? And will you fade the Nuggets in Game 4 after they lose in Denver? If they lose, not after. If. And we'll see. Let's keep rolling, Nick. We got 2 more MLB games.
Yeah, Minnesota Twins are at the Kansas City Royals. Chris Paddock and Dustin Lynch are your 2 pitching matchups here. 2 pitchers that have struggled this year so far. Chris Paddock 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. Daniel Lynch 0-1 with a 10.80 ERA. I would lean back towards Minnesota in this game. Then that's exactly actually my bad. Not lean. I took Minnesota team total over, and I took the full game over. Minnesota team total, I believe, was a 4.5 around plus. Minus 105, I believe it is. And then the full game over, I got at an 8.5 at minus 110. Team total over 4.5 and the full game over 8.5. I expect this that Dustin Lynch should get lit up today by this Twins offense. And I expect this game to go over as well. I can see the Twins putting up 7 by themselves and just need 2 from Kansas City. So I'll take the team total over for the Twins and the full game over 8.5.
That's fair. I didn't touch this game. This is not one that I got to. Obviously, it's leaning towards Kansas City at plus money. I know, and the only thing that kind of took me off of it was Dylan Lynch. I know he didn't have a good start. Chris Paddock didn't either. And that's why I like your over, Nick. I like your over. Chris Paddock allowed 3 runs on 6 hits, no walks, while striking out 3 across 4 innings against the Dodgers. I know the Dodgers, whatever. I still like this Kansas City lineup. I feel like this is a good spot for Kansas City to get back up and even with their season and keep rolling. You're getting them at plus money. Yeah, I can get them at plus 108 on my book. It would be a lean towards the Royals. Did not bet it, though. Baseball is easy. No, it's not. Mini is a lock. All right, betting the Royals.
I'm going to switch my pick. I want the Royals.
No locks.
Yes.
There's no locks in sports betting.
Remember, anytime you say a sports pick as a lock, Angel will lose its wings. So I'm going to take the lock on the under 1.5 Angels wings.
Yep. Boston Celtics, a lock for the chip. Write that down. No. All right, I'll stop. Okay. Mini is a lock, like I said. All right, where's the pencil? Brandon, come back tomorrow. I'm writing this one down. Brandon Taylor.
Mini is a lock.
Mini. Money line. Lock. There you go. Come back tomorrow. We'll see. I got you. I'm chucking money on it right now. Don't do it. Don't do that. Final MLB game, Nick.
Yeah, Logan Gilbert and Dane Dunning. The Rangers are at the Mariners in this one here. The Mariners are around minus 150 home favorites. Total of 8 in this one here. And these 2 pitchers getting up their stats real quick. Dane Dunning is 0-0 through his first 2 starts. He went 3 2/3, gave up 2 earned runs on 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks against the LA Angels. Against the Blue Jays, he gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 5 innings pitched. And for this spot here, I went right back to the play I had yesterday. Logan Gilbert's looked good so far this season. 1-0 with a .9 ERA and a .8 WHIP. He's given up all of 1 earned run in 10 innings pitched, and I expect him to continue looking good here. So give me the Mariners on the run line in this spot. I got it at plus 145. It's now down to the Mariners here.
Yeah, I'm liking the Mariners. Did I bet it? No. I like Logan Gilbert, except for I just couldn't bet a minus 150. Right there, minus 155 on my book, and I don't know if I'm confident enough in the Mariners in order to bet their run line. I think they win today. I think they win, but I think this is a good spot to just lay off. I like Logan Gilbert. He was one of the more profitable. He was the 3rd most profitable pitcher last year in baseball. I would lean Seattle. Ultimately, did not bet it. KC, LO bucking me will lose you money. Fair enough. KC, I bet it. There you go. I'm the one who said Cubs going to playoffs. Remember, I come on the show after they make it. Where are they right now? Cubs are in. They're in 3rd, but they're only a game back. It's early still. So many games. Yes. Mariners. Yes. Sam, if you buck me, you will learn. For real, get ready for tennis picks already. Threw a few dollars at anything. I'm down. There's good info everywhere. Fair enough. How about some NBA playoffs, Nick?
Yeah, why not? Boston Celtics are hosting the Brooklyn Nets here in this series. 1-0 Boston in the series. They're 3.5-point home favorites. Total of 226 in this game. For me, I know this is probably not the greatest of plays for me, but I didn't feel like laying 3.5 points with the Celtics, so I just laid the money line with them at 160. I think they win this game. I don't know if they win it by 3 or more points.
That's fair.
So I just laid 160 with the Celtics in this spot here. I think the Brooklyn Nets are still massively overrated, and I think that the Celtics win this game, and that's all I'm going to ask them to do. I'm not going to ask them to cover anything for me. So Celtics minus 160 for me.
That's fair. This is the only game I didn't bet. I'm just not really too high on this one. I bet it last time, and I had the Celtics. They blew a big lead. I'm not. This is the only game I'm not betting today. It would be a lean towards the Celtics again, but I kind of just laid off of it. I feel like this could be a good spot for it, but I'm not necessarily interested in going after it. So lean Celtics. Only game I didn't bet in the NBA today.
Totally fair. Then we'll move on to the next matchup.
This one I did bet.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite matchup of the day, Tim. Yeah. We have the Philadelphia 76ers. They're at the Toronto Raptors in this one here. Sixers are only 2-point road favorites now. Total of 216.5. I went ahead and I took the plus 110 here with the Raptors. I bypassed the 2 points. I wouldn't talk you off just taking 2 points with them. But I went for a little bit of plus money here. This is a do or die game 3 here for the Raptors. They win and they're right back in the series. They lose and they're done. And also, I was kind of looking at something here. I want to see what the odds are on it because I was looking at it with the Nuggets series, and I'm kind of looking at it with the Raptors series here too. Not the plus 800 with the Raptors, but for this series to go over 5.5 games at plus 185 for the Raptors to take 2 here at home. So I'm kind of leaning towards potentially betting something along those lines of over 5.5 games between the Sixers and the Raptors. What's your thoughts on that? And what's your thoughts on this game?
I like the Raptors, so I wouldn't mind that at all. I still feel like the Raptors have a big enough advantage where I don't think they're going to lose a game in Toronto at all this entire postseason. Philadelphia's been playing solid, but they're going to lose a couple of their players coming into Toronto because of the vaccine mandate. And it's going to be that way with any team that Toronto's facing. So I feel like this is the game. This is the do or die game for Toronto. They get to be at home for a playoff game against the Sixers. We'll see how it goes. I'm on Toronto. I'm grabbing them plus money. If they lose, this is the last time I'm betting Toronto this year. If they win, I'll be back on them for game 4. Hopefully they tie it up. They got to win a game in Philadelphia in order to take this series. But this is 100% a game that I think Toronto is going to get. So give me the Raptors. I got them at plus 110. I know I've been on them the first 2 games and they got absolutely smoked. I think in Toronto is going to be a little bit of a different story. Give me the Rap. Give me the Rap show.
All right, cool. Then we'll head to our final matchup of the
over 226 in the Boston game. Sure, why not? Give me the Raptors money line. Yes. Over 216. Yes. In the Raptors game, actually, I don't know about that one. We'll see. There will be more offense than defense this game. Maybe. Make sure y'all are clicking the like button. 37 viewers right now. Yes. I do not expect Embiid to get over the 31 points. We'll see. Hopefully they don't call 600 fouls against the Raptors when Embiid flops around the court.
Yeah.
LO Raps better not. I could see 4-0. This Raps kind of feels out of it. No, I don't feel like they feel. Well, we'll see tonight. We'll see how they come out tonight. I agree. A lot of these points tonight. A lot of points tonight. Yeah, I could see a lot of points. I don't see a lot of points in this game, though.
Yeah, we have the Chicago Bulls and the Milwaukee Bucks. Game 2 in this series, 1-0 Bucks. The Bucks are 10-point home favorites, a total of 225 in this game. I took in the first game I hit with it. And I'm going to go with right back to it again here in this game 10. I'm taking 10 points with the Bucks, and I might sprinkle a little bit on that money line. I think that the Bucks are more live in this series than people think they are. I think this can potentially go 6 games, to be completely honest. I know everybody's saying Bucks in 4, Bucks in 5. I think maybe Bucks in 6. I don't think that's saying too much. I think that the Bulls can pull out a game or 2 in this series. And that's where I'm going to go in this game. I'm going to take the plus 10. I don't know if I'm going to get to the money line at all. That money line, that's a sweet little money line, though, plus 400. And we saw that with the Pelicans last night, tying up the series against the Suns. So I'm going to lean towards the money line here with the Bulls, and I'm going to take the plus 10.
There you go. I like the under. I don't think we're going to get many points at all. Didn't mean to click that. I don't think we're going to get many points in all of this game. I think it's going to be a defensive matchup like we kind of got last game. Chicago hasn't been shooting all that well. Milwaukee will play a defensive, slowed down pace. I could see this game going way under the total. I am not necessarily high on either one on the Bulls offense in general. I feel like Milwaukee could score 110 and this game still goes under. So Milwaukee would have to score $120, $125 in order for this game to go over. Yeah, give me the under 225 between the Bucks and the Bulls. And Scotty Barnes is doubtful, but we'll see. He's doubtful for tonight's game, but they didn't rule him out yet, though. 4-1 Bucks 4-1. If Bulls grab one, it's now. We'll see.
I think if they grab one, it's game 3. It's game 3 if they grab one. It's always the third game.
Yeah. Bucks race to 20 any quarter. Fair. I like it. Run with that. There you go. All right, Nick, you get some hockey now. I don't know how much time you've got, but we got some hockey. Dallas Stars, Edmonton Oilers. 170 is the Oilers as a favorite. 6 is your total.
Yeah, let me get up my numbers here. I went with the under in this game, and when we look at these two teams, Edmonton's actually been trending towards the under as of late. They've gone under in 5 of their last 6 games. Their expected goals have gone under 6 in 6 of their last 7. They're playing good defensively. They're off of back-to-back shutouts in this one here. And they've given up 0, 1, or 2 in 6 of their last 7 games. So defensively, all of a sudden, Edmonton's playing some playoff-style hockey. And then on the other side, Dallas, we can always rely on them to play a little bit defensively. They've gone under 6 expected goals in 6 of their last 10 games. They've gone under in 3 of their last 4 and 4 of their last 6 and 6 of their last 9. So this is a team that this is a game that I expect to go under. As a side, I'd probably lean towards the Stars. because this is another one of those. I believe the number is 49-26. This angle this year, Tim. Teams currently in playoff spots coming off of losses of 4+ goals. They are 49-26 this year. My bad, 50-26, because we got a win with the Predators last night. So it's 50-26. It's an angle I found that I really like, and it applies to these Dallas Stars. I didn't bet the Dallas Stars. I'd lean that way, but I'm on the under 6 in this spot.
There you go. Greek Freak. Yes, he's going to play good tonight defensively. Stars get smacked. I like the under 6. Edmonton 3-1. I can see that. Stars beat Edmonton both times. I just got a feeling. I don't know. Edmonton 4-1. Hey, everybody's liking your under then.
Yeah.
We get the Chicago Blackhawks are at the Arizona Coyotes. Total 6.5. Blackhawks -160.
Yeah, I feel like this is just a blind play at this point of the season. And yes, I understand it's Chicago on the other side, but I took the puck line here with them at +150. I'm looking to fade the Arizona Coyotes whenever I can. When we look at the Coyotes, they've put up less than 3 expected goals 10 straight games. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 10. They've lost the expected goal battle in 9 of their last 10. They've given up at least 5 goals in 8 of their last 10 games, including 7 in a row. They've lost 7 straight, all by at least 2 goals, and 6 of those are by at least 4 goals. And their 8 losses in the last 10 games, 7 of them have been by 4 or more goals. This is a team that I have no faith in whatsoever. They're not scoring. They're giving up goals. They're getting blown out every single game. And it felt like betting Canadian hockey or women's Canadian hockey when we're looking at the Coyotes. Looking at, like, I remember the Olympics when Canada's women's team, they're giving out his goal when they're winning like 8-1, 9-1. I don't expect that big of a blowout in this game. I only took 1.5 with the Blackhawks because at the end of the day, Tim, it is the Blackhawks. But I did take -1.5 at +150.
There you go. Fade the Coyotes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hawks.
Yes.
Does Chicago get 6
Yes.
goals tonight? They just might. Maybe. All right, Nick. You get the Avalanche and the Kraken. Avalanche a slight 330 favorite. 6.5 is your total.
Release the Kraken. I'm just kidding. We're going under in this game. We have both these teams going under 6.5 expected goals in 7 of their last 10 games. And the Kraken have actually been an under hockey team lately. They've gone under 6.5 in 5 of their last 7 games. This is a spot here where I see this as a lower scoring game. I see the Avalanche getting out to a 2-0 early lead, something along those lines, and coasting and playing defensive hockey. And we'll see the Seattle Kraken struggle to score. And that's where I'm kind of seeing this. So I'm going to take under 6.5 in this spot. I don't expect the Avalanche to feel the need to absolutely blow up the Kraken. Honestly, if we're talking aside, I would only lean Kraken in this game because the Avalanche have locked up the number 1 seed in the West and the Central Division. So they really don't have anything else to play for other than the President's Cup. So for me, this is a lean towards the Kraken. I like the under 6.5 though more than anything in this game. And let me just see what the +2.5 would be with the Kraken here. +2.5 at -170. Never mind. But yeah, I would lean Kraken in this game, but I like the under 6.5 more than anything here.
Beautiful. Okay, Nick, Tim, have a nice 420 from South Los Angeles. Happy 420.
Yes.
Kraken over 2.5 because they have scored 3 goals in each of their last games against Colorado.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, Nick. You got your last game up, though. You get the Washington Capitals taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas -130, total of 6.5. Finish it on out for today.
Yeah, I didn't get to this game, and I'm probably not going to get to this game. If I had to, I'd probably just look to step on the throat of the Vegas Golden Knights and just say they're done, they're toast, whatever. With the Kings winning last night, think they're now 5 points out of that playoff spot, or trying to catch the Kings for the number 3 spot in that division. And I don't think Vegas is going to really be able to do anything. And I mean, and I like the way Washington has played lately. And I said this during in our group chat yesterday. I'm going to say it here, or no, I think I said it during Game Time Decision. Watch out for this Washington Capitals team when it comes to the playoffs. They're going to bounce Florida in the first round. There's my bold prediction. And I'll probably bet that as well. I'll probably take plus 200, plus 250 for the Washington.
If they play Florida in the first round.
If they play, well, that's basically locked and loaded already.
They're only a point behind Pittsburgh.
Really?
And only 3 points behind Boston.
Okay, never mind then. This team is going to try to fight so they can play Carolina instead of Florida. So yeah, I'm going to lean towards Washington in this game, but I'm not going to bet it.
That's fair. What's up, my guys? Stopped by and said hi. Good morning. Hello, Vegas comes like a blanket with holes in it. There you go. That is all the games for today, Nick. We made it through. A little bit of housekeeping and then recap and then heading on out. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by June 1st. So if you guys can go ahead and do that, we really appreciate it. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. Pigs at 12. Allie at 1, Just Parleys at 2, Scott and Scott at 3, and Game Time Decision at 5, all over on the Max Wagers Network. A little bit of recapping. I like the over in Toronto. I like the Colorado money line. I like the under in Arizona. And I like the Mets money line in baseball. And then in NBA, I like the Toronto Raptors money line and the under in Milwaukee and Chicago. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. For me, I'm rolling with the Brewers on the run line. I like the first 5 under Chicago and Cleveland. I'm on the Rockies, minus 105 at home. I like the Dodgers on the run line. I like the Padres on the run line. I like the Orioles and Athletics first 5 under 4.5. Tigers, Yankees first 5 under 4. I like Arizona and Washington first 5 under 4.5. I like the Mets on the money line. Red Sox team total over and full game over. I like the Twins team total over and full game over. And I like the Mariners on the run line. In the NBA, I'm on the Celtics money line. I am on the Raptors money line, and I'm on the Bulls plus the 10. And in the NHL, I'm on the under 6 with the Oilers and the Stars. I'm on the Blackhawks on the puck line, and I'm under 6.5 Colorado and Seattle.
There you go. Best play today, I'm going under in Arizona. That would be my best play.
Give me the Blackhawks puck line.
In Arizona and Washington in baseball. Great show, lads. Have a good one. You too. Happy 420. Smoke a fat blunt. There you go. Have fun. Believe. Yeah, I got you. All right, Nick, wrap it on up for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning, anywhere in between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bets show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Rowe. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bets show. Thank you guys, as always.